Hello friends, we haven't gone to music class in a while, so today during our class, we're going to go to music class, and here is a book that reminds me of when I was a kid in my family. This is about a family that likes music. Does your family like music? Do you listen to music? Does someone in your family play music? You could be thinking in your head, how does the little boy's family like music? Antonio, listen, Papa says. Here comes the mariachi band. Antonio and his father run into the courtyard. Mariachi band plays a kind of music. Plink goes the violin. Toot goes the horn. The mariachis sing as they strum their strings. But Antonio hardly listens. He is too busy staring at the mariachi's guitar. I want a guitarra. One with a felt strap, Antonio. Maybe a guitarra with a leather strap and fringes. Buy me one, Papa, please. Papa frowns. Ay, hijo, I have no money for such things. But I can give you this, my son, he says with a wink, and places a stick in Antonio's hand. Antonio turns away and throws the stick on the ground. What good is this, he says. He kicks the stick as he walks until he comes to a shivering dog. Que frio, I am cold to my bones, howls el perro. Help me light this fire. Antonio pokes his stick under the ashes of the comal. Flames flicker and the grateful dog wags his tail. Gracias, amigo, says el perro. This is for you. He drops a warm tortilla from the oven onto Antonio's lap. Una tortilla? Antonio says. What good is this? He walks until he hears a weeping bird. Que hambre! I am so hungry, chirps el pájaro. I am too weak to build my nest. Antonio breaks his tortilla into tiny pieces, and the bird gobbles it up and flaps his wings. Gracias, amigo, says el pájaro. This is for you. He drops a string from his beak. String, Antonio says. What good is this? Antonio walks on until a donkey blocks his path. Que dolor! What a toothache, brays el burro. Help me yank out my rotten tooth. Antonio ties his string around the donkey's tooth and pulls. Out it pops. The donkey clinks his heels. Gracias, amigo, says el burro. This is for you. He shanks the blanket off of his back. A blanket, Antonio says. What good is this? He walks until he comes to a cat splashing in a stream. Que miedo! I'm so afraid, meows el gato. I chase this fat rat and gulp, I can't swim. Antonio throws one end of his blanket into the water and pulls the cat to shore. Gracias, amigo, says el gato. This is for you. He slips a gold ring off his collar. A gold ring, Antonio says. What good is this? Antonio walks on until he comes to a church. The bride stands alone on the altar, scowling and tapping her foot. The mariachi band plays louder, and the groom crawls on his knees among the pews. Que peña, I am such a fool, says el novio. I have lost the wedding ring. What can I do? Antonio hands the groom his gold ring and points to the bride. Gracias, amigo, says el novio. This is for you. He takes the guitar and places the strap over Antonio's shoulder. Una guitarra, Antonio says, running all the way home. Now this is good for me. Papa, look, he says, I gave my stick to el perro. For a tortilla, I gave it to el pájaro. For string, I give to el burro. For the blanket, to give to el gato. For a ring, to give to el novio. For una guitarra. Que bueno, good for you, Papa laughs. And you, all that you earn, your guitarra. By the way, Papa, Antonio asks, did you ever have a guitarra? I did when I was little, Papa says, a beautiful one with a leather strap and fringes, just like a mariachi. How did you get your guitarra? Antonio asks. Papa shrugs. My papa gave me a stick. Oh my gosh, so he got the guitar that he really, really wanted, because music is very important to his family. You could think about what instrument you might want to play someday. I'll see you soon. Bye, friends.